All right, welcome back to the live stream. We are working on Wonop, but as a side project, we have been starting out doing this outlift.lol. Let's see where we're at with that. So let me get back here and see. So we now have a leaderboard. We have the possibility of connecting. We have your listing. We're pretty much ready to just do some minor updates. I think we need to have it so you can see the profile. We need to be able to make this slightly better, but this looks great though. We're getting there. Let's see if we can upload a image. Okay, so failing sending request. Let's debug this. Hey, Tech with More, how are you doing today? Okay, let's compile the newest version of Wonop. We're going to replace that one as well. We fixed a bunch of bugs yesterday. I'm good, thanks. Had a bit of a rough start of the day. A little bit tired, but otherwise good. Let's see, did this actually work? Oh, we're on the wrong work tree. Let me just check this out. What was it? What was 275? Let's just see. That's our... Okay, so we need to go back here. We actually need to get back to 275 or 375. 375 it is. It's active. Yes, 375. Yeah, 7 hours sleep minimum. I didn't quite get that. That's what happens when you're doing too many things at once. And sometimes you fall behind on the sleep. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I should definitely also get some more sleep. Maybe not 10 hours, but... Okay, everything's up to date. Strange, I thought we had merged. What branch? We are on the right branch. Online. Okay, so we have merged a bunch of things. This one we still need to test. This one was that merged. Okay. Not sure. Let's see. What was this? Okay. I thought we fixed this. I'm completely sure we fixed this. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe we haven't merged that. Okay, no, that hasn't been merged yet. That's why. Ah, there we go. Where did that dialogue disappear off to? Okay, we need to restart the app to actually do this. Let's make sure it's done working before we do that, though. We're just going to wait for this to finish and then we'll restart it. Okay, and it seems to be ready in just a bit. So with a bit of luck, we'll be able to launch our leadership board today.
Sit leg extension machine.
This is taking its time. While it does that, let's have a look at our linear board and see where we're at. So this one actually ought to be in progress. I'm a bit surprised to see that it's not. Oh, wait. Interesting. So after a while, the UI becomes somewhat unresponsive. Ah, no, that's the focus bug we fixed yesterday. That's the issue. So that should be fine. Well, we don't have that many bugs left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 issues in the backlog. That seems like 3 days of work if we're doing 10 issues per day. And some of them are not even all that hard. So for instance, give workspace meaningful, memorable, human readable names. That should be quite straightforward. Local secret paths ignores the per. Interesting. I don't recall actually making that one. Oh wait, that's interesting. What is this? Web OCI images binaries 8 instances. So there are a whole bunch of issues here that has just been auto-recorded by the agents, which we actually did not ask for. Nice. Okay, let's see where we are. If we're ready to restart, hopefully we are. No, not quite yet. Yeah, so I think we're in a pretty good position here. So we're going to get all of this done, and then once that's done, we should start looking at just optimizing the performance. All right, this is definitely taking its sweet time. I wish we had issued this prompt afterwards and not before we did. You know what? Screw that. We're going to do this. We're just going to close this down, copy this in. Oh no, what's happening? I can't. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay. So let's get back to the workspace here. Could you go through all the tickets in linear, then work out what are the most important and most impactful ones. Ignore whatever priority they have been given. Just come up with what are the tickets that really have an impact on making sure that we hit delivery on this one. And then build out a markdown document and open with your recommendation of what we're doing next. And then open that in the markdown viewer.
I'll review the full linear backlog from first principles, rank the work by delivery impact, and produce a focused markdown recommendation. I have the backlog. I'm reducing it to active review and backlog items, then reading the likely delivery blockers in detail. I've narrowed the backlog. Now I'm reading the highest risk delivery candidates in full, so the recommendation reflects failure modes and dependencies, not titles or existing priority. I've completed the impact assessment. I'm writing a delivery, first recommendation with a strict order, release gates, and an explicit cut line.
Interesting. I thought we had merged the focus work into the. Could you just do one thing while you're making the markdown document? Could you look for the ticket which should be closed on window focus? It seems like that one has not been merged.
I'll verify the window focus ticket is merged and marked done. Correct its linear status if needed. Then continue the delivery priority report. 1-340 is already merged and correctly marked done. I'm continuing the report using only currently open tickets.
Are you sure it's merged? Did you check that, or are you just guessing?
I checked it rather than guessing. 1-340 is marked done in linear. Mr. 500 merged into develop as commit for C20, 1440, 2 ob. Its exact head pipeline was green, and its workspace has been deleted.
Okay, so we have an issue right now where the focus doesn't work. So if I click on a background window, it doesn't get into focus. It neither does that. It doesn't do that regardless of whether I'm using the title bar or the other thing. Okay, so now I moved the windows around and it started working, but we need to have another ticket for this because it's clearly not working in every case. So we need to work out why this is happening, when it's happening, and then figure out what the fix is. So could you create a ticket for that and then continue your work on making the markdown document and open that for me, please?
I'll capture this as a separate window activation defect unless 1.378 already covers it. Then I'll finish and open the delivery priority markdown report. 1.378 is the correct existing ticket. So I'll expand it with the intermittent background, window activation, failure you observed. One 378 now includes the intermittent title bar and content click failure. I'm writing the delivery impact recommendation and will open it in Markdown.
Good. In the meantime, the next version here is ready. Let's try that out. I wonder if it's running a server for us. Yes, it is. So we can just
The recommendation is written and ready to save. File creation is waiting for your approval. Then I'll open it in the Markdown viewer. 1.378 now captures the intermittent activation failure. I'm finishing the delivery impact ranking from the current open backlog. 1.378 now captures the intermittent activation failure. I'm finishing the delivery impact ranking from the current open backlog. I've completed the assessment. I'm writing a concise delivery plan with a strict order, release gates, and explicit deferrals.
And we can now upload things here. Let's see. And that, okay. That seems broken, doesn't it? Yeah. Where did my capture things go?
The current delivery priority report is ready, but saving it is waiting for file write approval. Please approve it. Once it resolves, I'll open it in the Markdown viewer. The priority report has finished saving. I'm confirming the result and opening it in the Markdown viewer. The report saved successfully. I'm clearing the receipt and opening it in the current workspace's Markdown viewer.
So we see the icon is now coming
The
up.
delivery priority report is open in the Markdown viewer. It ranks 1.378 first, followed by the DMG visual completion, remaining onboarding, global system, agent management, mailbox reliability, sidebar reflow and release, engineering safeguards.
All right, so, okay, we have our recommendation. We'll get back to that one in just a second. Let's get back here. We are very close to getting this done. Now, could you make the leaderboard look more like the one on... Actually, let's do something else here. Let's do this the usual way, because we do need to test the system. So let's do this. In the clipboard, there is a URL. Could you ask Birds to take that URL and look at it, then make sure that the leaderboard on our web page is looking exactly like the leaderboard there. So we want to have these nice big position where you can click on the entire square and get redirected to wherever the link is going. And we need it such that is we need it such that it's super easy to click, and with all the information about how many clicks were there on that specific item and so on.
I'll read the clipboard URL. Inspect the reference leaderboard, OARD. Then send Birch a precise UI brief covering full card links and per item click metrics. Reading the clipboard URL is waiting for clipboard access approval. Please approve it. Then I'll inspect the reference and brief Birch accurately. The clipboard read has completed and an agent update arrived. I'm checking both before I inspect the reference and brief Birch. The reference URL is outbid.lol. I'm inspecting its rendered structure and interaction model before sending Birch the design brief. The reference URL is outbid.lol. I'm inspecting its rendered structure and interaction model before sending Birch the design brief. The hidden browser inspection is restricted in this lane, so I'll inspect the public page HTML and assets directly instead. I couldn't complete the inspection because the reference blocks this lane's browser tooling. I have the URL and will need to inspect it through a visible browser window before briefing Birch accurately. The reference blocks automated inspection with a VERC-EL checkpoint. So I'll send Birch one consolidated brief to inspect outbid.lol in a real browser and reproduce its leaderboard interaction on outlift.lol. Birch has the outbid.lol reference and a single consolidated brief. Match its large full card leaderboard interaction. Make the entire card an accessible outbound link. And show server tracked per item click counts with duplicate protection. The message is delivered, but not yet accepted.
Okay, so it seems that we're still having inbox problems with the agents, so we need to work out exactly what that is. That might be our fix from yesterday that's actually not working, which is a bit sad. Okay, so it seems that there is a bug in the system where messages via the inbox are not being delivered immediately as they should be. Could you please check if we have a ticket that's already covering making the inboxes more reliable? And if so, add information about what's happening to that ticket. Then after that, go through your brief of what we should do next and work out which one of them do we already have as open workspaces. So I believe some of the tickets are already in progress, maybe not marked like that in Linear, but I'm pretty sure we have workspaces open for at least one of them, and then remove them from the document such that we are only focusing on the things that are truly in backlog. Make sure to update the status in Linear for those items though.
I'll update the existing inbox reliability ticket with the current delayed delivery evidence. Then reconcile open workspaces with Linear and revise the report to contain only true backlog work. I found the existing reliability ticket and concrete L, IFEC, YCLE evidence. I'm adding it, then reconciling every open workspace with its linear status before rewriting the report. The 3 open ticket workspaces are already correctly marked in progress or in review. I'm rebuilding the document to rank only tickets that are actually in Linear's backlog. I've reconciled the workspaces and Linear states. I'm replacing the report with a backlog, only plan, and reopening it in Markdown. The report now contains only true backlog work. I'm reloading it in the Open Markdown viewer. Done, I added the current delayed acceptance, LIFEC, YCLE, evidence to 1-373. Confirmed the open workspaces are already correctly marked in progress or in review. And removed 1-360, 1-348, and 1-375 from the report. The refreshed backlog, only plan is open in Markdown. Its top items are 1-378, 1-317, 1-374, with 1-372, 1-373, and 1-377.
Okay, please create a workspace for 373. And on that workspace, create an agent with exactly where we have the ticket attached and brief that agent to start doing the work. Right now, the inbox system is not working, so you'll need to use the agent.send command to send stuff to the agent. Could you do that, please?
I'll create a dedicated 1-370, 3 workspace first. After approval, I'll attach the ticket, Open Claude, and submit the implementation brief directly through the agent window rather than mailbox delivery. The 1-373 workspace is waiting for creation approval. Please approve it. Then I'll attach and activate the ticket, Open Claude, and submit the brief directly to its window. The 1-373 workspace creation has returned. I'm confirming it, attaching the ticket, and starting the agent directly. The workspace was created successfully. I'm attaching 1-373 as the active brief and submitting the work directly to its Claude window. The ticket is attached and marked in progress. The direct Claude prompt is still finishing. I'll confirm acceptance when the setup job returns.
Okay, so the message you sent earlier to Birch neither got through. Could you resend that using the send interface directly with the agent rather than the inbox system?
I'll resend the outbid.lol brief directly into Birch's Claude window, bypassing the inbox system. The direct prompt is being submitted to Birch's Claude window now, bypassing inbox delivery. I'll confirm the acceptance receipt when it returns.
It seems that it wasn't sent. Could you just copy the message into the clipboard? I'll send it myself.
I'll copy the full Birch brief to the clipboard so you can send it yourself. I can't write to the clipboard from this lane. That command is restricted to the console. I can paste the brief here for you to copy manually if you want.
No, that doesn't work. Okay, try to send it to Birch directly again using the agent interface.
I'll retry the brief directly through Birch's Claude window, not through inbox mail. The direct agent interface submission is running against Birch's window now. I'll only call it delivered once the acceptance receipt returns.
Okay, so this seems to be an issue with. Oh wait, no, stop. That it came. No worries. So don't do anything more. Birch is working now. So I think what we saw here is that the Claude agent is actually rather slow.
Understood.
We need to work out a way
I'll
to
leave
get
Birch uninterrupted and send nothing further.
We need to work out a way to get proper performance
I'll
statistics.
clear the completion receipts and review the one message.
So we can
without sending
debug
anything to Birch.
each of the applications and make
Direct
sure that they're
submission
really
timed
performant.
out even though Birch is working. I'll clear those receipts and record Birch's latest progress without sending anything back. Cleared the receipts without contacting Birch. Birch is working with 34 commits. Real photo uploads are fixed and verified. Remaining work is the blank Whoop consent screen. The C details, breakdown, and pagination.
Scanned with
All right, we are coming to an end for this live stream, and we didn't manage to get much done today. It feels it's been a bit of a slow day, but we'll pick up the pace tomorrow and get back